Good morning, my friends. We are on our way to the Goodwill bins once again. The LA Glendale bins. We've had some pretty good luck here so far. Last time we came here, we found an insane vintage, like all over print Marvin Gaye shirt. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. So we're hoping to see some really nice pieces today, and we're gonna bring you guys along for the ride. Let's see how it goes. All right, we have arrived at the LA bins. We are here pretty early. They open at 8. We're here at 8:10. We're going to hop right in there. We're going to have a long day today, probably like 8 hours here. Hopefully we can come home with a huge pile of stuff. And yeah, wish us luck. Let's go. Fresh Roto. These cards are here. These actual cards. So as you can see, you really want to line up for fresh rotations here at this location if you're trying to get in the mix. Here I found an open little corner, started to poke around, not finding too much here on the first pieces, but it honestly does not take too long at all. Here in a few seconds, we're grabbing our first little pickup. This is United Colors of Benetton, linen blend. We'll be listing this for just under 20 bucks. Here we have an REI Kids snow bib. I kind of scraped at these little blemishes and they came right off. We have sold this exact model of page pants multiple times, anywhere from like 40 to 70 bucks. Nothing too crazy here, but we do have a nice maxi length Madewell skirt in a nice floral print. This one actually already sold over on Whatnot. I just finished going through the bins on this side as they rolled out this fresh rotation. So here we go. And honestly, I kind of picked the perfect spot. This ends up being one of the best rotations of the day. Here we go. First pull right away. Feels amazing. And we can notice the little tag here. If you know this tag, good for you. This is a Vuori material tag or a Vuori inside tag. It's on basically all of their products. Super easy to spot. That way you can spot the item even if it's inside out. There's a little V there on that little metal piece, and here is a little Vuori hit on the back pocket as well. I thought this looked like a Vuori hoodie, and I was correct. Here we have a beautiful condition. Both of these were actually in really nice condition. Sweatpants and hoodie from Vuori. This bin just kept on going. I ended up leaving this specific piece, but these Wild Fang, like coveralls, overalls, can go for pretty good money. This one here was easy to spot. The tag is ripped out, but the brand is right there on the chest. Big Bud Press. This brand is made in Los Angeles, California, and is pretty pricey. Behind that, we have a marine layer, like nice little French terry cloth polo. And behind that, we have another piece of Big Bud Press in an extra small. I'm pretty sure all of these belonged to the same person. We are still not done with this bin. We found this really nice men's J. Crew like textured button shirt, and then we found this pair of Lululemon sweatpants, which I recognized by the material and by the logo on the drawstring. And then here we picked up a real quick grab, some Figs pants, easy to spot with the contrast drawstring. And then off camera, same rotation, we grabbed these good American jeans, good size, good color. Let's go. Here is the Lululemon logo on the leg of the sweatpant, and here is the Vuori logo on the arm of the sweatshirt. Very nice. Holy smokes, what a bin. Did you guys see that? A couple Vuori pieces, some Lulu, some Big Bud Press, some Wild Fang, some Madewell, I think. All sorts of goodies in there. Let's go. Hot start to the day. Here we go. We found a Charles Tyrwhitt shirt. Not the strongest brand, but in the right size, right color, this can be a pretty good flip. Pretty cool vintage t-shirt find here. Single stitched all around, 2004, Iron Maiden. This is printed on a vintage Bugle Boy tag. It's tagged the size XL, so it's like a youth XL. Fits adult small. Either way, pretty solid find. Should be good for right around like 20, 25, maybe 30 bucks on the right day.
That was cool. Damn, I just saw you hold that one right. The older one?
Yeah, a little bit. Not crazy. 04.
That one's sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good shit, though.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
St. John can be a pretty solid pickup. especially if you can find the full sets in like really nice condition. This thing here was in pretty bad condition. However, I should have remembered that these buttons can sell for good money. I forgot about it and I threw this thing back. I should have taken these buttons, and you're able to list these buttons by themselves anywhere for like 20 bucks and up, especially really nice looking ones like that. Here we have a solid men's brand, 32 bar blues, nice sweater. This thing should be good for 20, 25 bucks minimum. Hidden under the Ninja Turtle shirt, we have a vintage New York Yankees Derek Jeter graphic tee. I forget the year on this one, if it was like 2000 or 2004, 2005, something like that. Whew, it's getting warm out here. It's currently 10:30, so this is basically like a 2-hour update. We're doing pretty good. Got a good chunky cart to sort through. Still got to get rid of like flaws and stuff, but it's a good amount of stuff to at least look through. And got some for sure goodies already. Got the Vioris, the Lulu, got a couple vintage t-shirts. Some cool stuff for sure. We still have a good amount of time to be here, like 6 more hours. So hopefully we can just keep racking it up. Yeah, let's keep it going. You're hardly going to be able to see the tag here, but this is a TNA fleece sweatshirt. They're known for their like cozy, fleecy, like sweatpants and sweatshirts, in my opinion. I was going through this pile of ties here when I saw something poking through underneath. Here we have a brand new with tags Sam Edelman dress. I believe the retail is right around $160, and we sold this over on Whatnot for like 20, 25 bucks. Here we have a couple more lookups we got off camera. These are gonna be for myself. This is a pair of RVCA active shorts in a men's large, super duper lightweight. I guess these are gonna cost like $1 here. This brand here, PRPS, can be okay. We've sold some of their like more substantial pieces for good money. This orange t-shirt might not be the best find, but it's a good big graphic. We're going to take that. And here we have a linen blend or linen J. Crew dress. We just found this cashmere Zadig and Voltaire sweater. It's in pretty like worn condition, but it's a really nice style, really nice design, and again, a really expensive brand made out of really nice materials. So we went ahead and grabbed that. Here is a clean look at the Sam Edelman dress. I don't think I've ever found this brand before. I've never sold it before. Is anybody familiar with it? Are their dresses good? Do they have any other items in their line that we should be looking out for? Let me know in the comments. Here we have a vintage like Irish wool sweater. The brand is Glencree. I believe this sold for like 20 bucks over on Whatnot. Here we have a men's Robert Graham in a size large. Nice like birds pattern. Robert Graham usually good for like 18, 19, 20 minimum. Marine layer. I forget if this was a Henley. I think this was a nice Henley shirt. Usually good for, again, right around that 19, 18, $20 mark. A pair of nice Nike shorts. Sorry, hard to see, but they were some nice Nike shorts. All right, things are starting to heat up in this bin right here. Here we have a Guns N' Roses People of Leisure graphic tee. These go for pretty good money retail. And then right behind that, we found basically its cousin, I believe, probably from the same owner. This is a Beastie Boys graphic tee on a Daydreamer tag. Again, another brand that makes like music-related shirts. This was a pretty insane find. Here we have a brand new with tags CP Shades long sleeve dress. I couldn't even find their website anymore, but this thing has to retail for over 100 bucks. I think we got like 40 for it over on Whatnot. And then in the same bin, we got the Frame denim shorts. Again, a really popular brand, especially popular for their denim. Here is another look at that pretty crazy brand new CP Shades dress we found. Here is a really nice Free People top that we found. It's like a white off-white color with the little dots and the little tassels. Again, real nice style. Here is a better look at that tag, People of Leisure, Guns N' Roses. Really nice little cropped tee. And here again, kind of the matching shirt, the Daydreamer Beastie Boys. This brand I've never heard of, SMFK. It looks like these jackets go for like 40, 50. I think I sold it for like 25 bucks over on Whatnot. Pretty interesting jacket, nice quality. This is a linen dress by the brand Anthropologie. Nice find. I think we got maybe 15 bucks over on Whatnot for this. Maybe less, maybe more, something around there. Here, this is a Lululemon Align tank. Really, no, not the Align tank. This is the Ebb to Street. I believe this is the Ebb to Street. Either way, nice little Lulu tank. Here we have some figs, bread and butter for us. Super easy to list, super easy to sell, easy to find like the style name and stuff as well. Here we have some vintage or vintage looking Oshkosh Bagosh overalls. I believe those are also have already sold on Whatnot. Here we have some redone originals. These jeans definitely already sold on Whatnot. Here we have a brand new with tags J. Crew skirt. J. Crew is pretty expensive retail, so definitely keep an eye out if you find it new with tags. It can sell pretty good new with tags. Nudie Jeans Co. Very expensive jeans. I believe we got like 30 or 40 maybe over on Whatnot for these jeans. Really nice ones. This is a Anthropologie brand. It is called Girls from Savoy. Really nice, pretty expensive dress. Same thing. Ran this over on Whatnot for the low. Hooked up one of our followers over there. Here we have some bread and butter, rip curl board shorts, super lightweight. Probably pay like $1 for these here, and a good pattern. Pineapples are pretty popular on the board shorts. Vintage Levi's. We just sold some vintage Levi's just like this today in like even worse condition for like 30 bucks. These are pretty beat. They should still be okay. Just like that, another day in the books. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was another pretty average day for us here. We've been getting right around 50 pieces, and we've been paying a little bit over like $100, like around 120, 125-ish, maybe 130, in that range for, again, about 45 to 50 pieces. I'm sure that's basically what we got here. Thanks again for watching to the end of the video. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.